is Bri Ewing. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about what it's like living in Katy / Houston, Texas. So before I get into the video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. To see more of me, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can get notified every time I drop a video. And don't forget to follow me on all of my social media links listed down below. So, alright, so I have been living in Katy, Texas since May of 2021. So I'm literally about to hit a year of living here, which is crazy because I just feel like I just got here. And for those who have been following me since the day I started YouTube, y'all know that I move frequently. I started off in Louisiana. Well, I'm not from there. I was shipped to Louisiana from my job, then got out the military, moved to Las Vegas, and now landed here in the Houston, Katy area and been here for a year. And so I'm gonna start off with this. We're probably gonna move again. Not even probably, we are gonna move again. We just don't feel like Houston or Katy is home, or even Texas in general, but that's for another video. But yeah, so like I said, I've been living in Katy for almost a year, and I mean, to me personally, and everything about this video is just from my personal opinion, my perspectives, just something for YouTube. So if anyone wants to know about Katy, you know, you can get another person's insight or perspective of what it's like. So I'm from Woodbridge, Virginia, and when I first moved here to Katy, I was like, this feels like my home city. It really does, in the sense that like it's very diverse. It's like has a large population. Katy is quite busy, especially like we live like near the Katy Mills area, and so we've noticed that there's a lot of people that live here, or even just probably travel through here, probably from like Austin or San Antonio or other areas, probably getting into Houston. But even still, without like the major traffic, it's still like a lot of people here. And you know, like the vibe, people are nice, but they're also like, they stay in their own lane, or at least that's been my personal experience. We still, like, to this day don't even know like the names of our neighbors, which is like really odd, because any other place like in Vegas or in Ruston, Louisiana, or West Monroe, like we knew our neighbors, but here we don't. And that kind of reminded me of my home city of Woodbridge. So people just kind of like, you know, stay to themselves. Some people, side note, some people kind of debate that Katy is not a part of Houston. I'm not from this area, the state, or anything like that, so I'm just going with the flow. So I know some people who watch this are probably gonna be like, Katy is not a part of Houston. Katy is a part of Houston, but to my understanding, Katy is a part of the Houston metropolitan area. So I'm just gonna stick to that, just to, you know, avoid any confusion. I don't know, but to each their own. I just see it as a part of the Houston metropolitan. It is the most farthest like western city or area of Houston. So, but to me also, Katy is, to me it doesn't seem like there's a lot to do. There is an Old Town Katy, which I really don't prefer, and it's not really a lot going there. And then you have Main Katy, and in Main Katy you have Katy Mills, you have like your restaurants. There's another area called Cinco Ranch, which I'm gonna touch upon in a little bit. And like they have like little things here and there, but from my personal experience, or like my feeling about Katy, is that it's more of a place to settle down. There's a lot of schools. There is a huge sports, like athletic stadium, like right up the street where we live at, which I heard is pretty new, and it's like a big deal here since Katy is really big into sports. to me, Katy is just like that place where you come to settle down and like, you know, have a stable life. It's not really a place where you can just like up and do things and like it's exciting. That's probably more like downtown Houston or something like that. Katy is more like homes and restaurants and like, you know, just people like kind of living a normal life. Now, I will say, out of all of the places that me and my fiance has lived, that Katy, you could tell like there's money out here, or like people have money, you know, based off from their jobs or whatever, because like people drive nice cars out here. The homes are pretty big size, like even like in the like regular suburban areas, like the homes are really big. And then there's this area called Cinco Ranch. Now that place, you know like there's a lot of money there, because the homes are massive. I don't want to say like mansion styles, but they couldn't be. Like they're really huge. And like it's even like the grocery store, there's no like Walmart out there. There's like fancier, so there's like a Whole Foods out there and stuff. So that part of Katy, you know, like is wealth, and people are like rich and stuff like that based off of the stores, the restaurants and stuff like that. And other parts of Katy, like, I mean, it's not, people ain't hurting out here. But I mean, and even like as far as like the apartments too, like when we're in Vegas looking at apartments out here, a lot of the apartments are very up to date and taken care of and more modern. And the apartment that we have, I love it. Like I fell in love with it the moment I saw it, and I was just like, wow, like this place is the nicest place that we've ever rented out of all of the apartments and townhomes that we've rented together since we've been together. So yeah, Katy has some really nice homes, apartments. I'm not really sure about the townhomes because we haven't looked at that yet. But yeah, the property here, you could tell like it's like modern and it's like up to date. You know, it's really pretty here. It's pretty. Like you and I feel safe here too. Like I don't really have like too many complaints about Katy, except for that I wish there was like a few more like things, like even like adult things, but that's okay. Like I said, that's probably more like downtown Houston, or maybe because we really haven't gotten out that much, maybe I haven't explored that much, but that's besides the point. We've always lived in an area where there was like certain things to do, but it do seem like Katy does seem like it's more like family oriented, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because there's a lot of things to do for like with your children, or like, you know, if family comes out of town or something like that. So that's the vibe that I get with Katy. So let's see if there's anything else. Like I haven't seen like too many like specialty like restaurants, or not specialty, but like, you know, non-chain restaurants and stuff like that. Well, there's one in particular that I want to try, but it does seem like there's a lot of like normal like restaurants and like hotels and stuff. So like there's nothing like too far-fetched. Like, so if you just like want a regular like hamburger or pizza, they have like the basic like American style stuff. And they do have other ethnic, and you know what, actually I'm wrong, they do have ethnic restaurants and stuff like that. I know there's a Jamaican restaurant not far from us. Some of the Asian restaurants are really good. There's Italian. So like I said in the beginning, it's very diverse. It's a very diverse, but as far as like anything like out of the ordinary is what I'm trying to get at. I haven't really seen too many. Yeah, I think that's really it as far as Katy, Texas goes. The vibe is good. People, you know, stay in their own lane. I don't want to say that they're standoffish, but they just stay in their own lane. They're still sweet, you know, speak, you know, they still got that Texas or Southern hospitality, but it's like a high and by, do their own thing, you know. People people are really like, you know, on the go too. So I would say, like, since we don't want to live here permanently, we definitely would see the value of getting property. And there is this Katy boardwalk that we was researching back in Las Vegas, and we thought it was already like in the works, but it's not. So hopefully we'll be around Katy long enough to see it develop, because I was telling my fiance, like, this would be a good place to invest in some property, especially at the location of the boardwalk is literally right across the street from Katy Mills and the restaurants and the hotels. And I'm just like, this would be a really good place to, you know, get an asset. So whenever it's developed, hopefully we're still here and don't change our mind and like end up leaving like sooner than later. So, but yeah, so for those who do decide to come to Katy, keep watch of the Katy boardwalk. From what we saw, you know, a couple years ago, it's going to be a really nice like development. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys took something. Like, I hope it wasn't too negative. It's just not a place for me and like where I'm at in my life, but it's a really good place if you want to settle down, or even like if you have a really good job not too far from, you know, wherever. Like, Katy is a good place because the property is nice. There's like a lot of like food establishments and stuff like that. So yeah, I really hope that you guys took something from this video. If you are new, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel to see more of me. And on that note, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.